those are Republicans and Democrats there. Our national political analyst, Boris Epshteyn, is joining us now to go over the bill. And you've got some insight into the GOP. Some Republican senators are very adamant that they are not going to vote for this bill. So how confident are Republicans that the party will come together and get the bill passed?
Well, there is confidence because of what happened in the House. In the Senate, you've got folks on the right, like Rand Paul and Ted Cruz, who are saying that this bill does not go far enough in repealing Obamacare, while you have some moderates, Dean Heller from Nevada, Susan Collins from Maine, who are saying it goes too far in terms of effectively Medicaid expansion and rolling it back too fast, 4 years instead of 7 years, which is what they want. But over time, there's confidence that these folks will come together, just like they did in the House, and put out a bill that is passed by the Senate.
You know, even President Trump had called the House's bill mean. And when it comes to the House and the Senate bills, I mean, how far apart are these two bills?
There are some key differences. One, pre-existing conditions. The Senate does not allow for pre-existing conditions to not be covered. So it mandates that they continue to be covered, while the House allows for some loopholes in terms of for states to opt out from covering pre-existing conditions. Now, on Medicaid expansion, the rollout in the House, they only give 3 years to roll back the Medicaid expansion. In the Senate, they give 4 years. And then on opioids, Senate has a $2 billion fund to combat opioid addiction in the United States. The House bill did not have that. It had a $15 billion fund to combat other issues, such as addiction, so on and so forth, but not specifically opioids.
Yeah, so there are some very key differences in both of these. I mean, we're talking about getting it to pass. There's a certain amount of votes that it's going to have to get. And at this point, with several Republicans coming out saying they're not planning to vote for it, if it, you know, they went to a vote right now, it may not pass. So is there any chance of any Democrats getting on board? And do you know if the Republicans are actively trying to get certain Republicans to come over and vote for this bill?
It's going to be difficult to get Democrats on board here because Barack Obama, back in January before he left, gave the Democrats a pep talk, said, no matter what happens, don't get on board with repealing, replacing Obamacare in any sort of way. So that'll be difficult on this. On tax reform, however, there is a large chance, a significant chance, of Democrats being on board, especially Democrats like Senator Manchin from West Virginia.
All right, Boris Epshteyn, national political analyst with Sinclair. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.